Hi, I'm Lenore. I'm a singer and a voice teacher. Are you familiar with this situation? You've learned something in the lesson and you go and you try to practice it and you try to concentrate, maybe even in the lesson itself, and it doesn't work. And then you concentrate a bit harder, you think about it, you really intend to do it this time, and it still doesn't work. And you end up finding the next whip you can find, beating yourself up and screaming, "Why is this happening?" I'll tell you what happens. It's the moment of hesitation. We have 3 of those: before singing, during, and after. And I'm going to talk about the first one today. So let me tell you a story. One of the famous opera singers, a tenor in Israel, named Gabi Sadeh, I heard him say once to a class full of students, "So how do we sing high notes, for example? We have this one long high note that everybody expects, everybody's waiting for, and we are waiting for it, and we are expecting it, we anticipate it, we plan it, we visualize it, we breathe, we aim, and every single fiber in our body is prepared for the sound to not come out." And everybody laughs because, of course, this happens to everybody. And here's what happens. The moment before we sing, just like a split second before, or even a whole second before sometimes, we just clog up because we give ourselves the chance to think. So when we think, all our defaults or all our old habits are coming into play. So if we had an idea about what we wanted to do technically, we're not going to do it. We're just going to go and just choke up. So many of us do this. We plan, we think, we overthink, we concentrate, and we do that with the muscles, with all of the muscles that create tension around our trachea, our air pipe, or the larynx, the voice box, the places that are supposed to be responsible for the airflow and for our sound making. So we are ruining it for ourselves. Here's what you should be doing. I call it plan the support, not the sound. So support is air management. We think about it already when we breathe in. Just when we breathe in, you can think about, okay, this time I want to implement a certain thing I learned in the voice lesson, which is maybe, say, lose my jaw. Yeah? I just want to think about that. So you do that already when you breathe in. And when it's time to make the sound, you do it immediately. Yeah? So you have a chance to plan before you sing, but not a second before. A second before you sing, you have to trick yourself and go before you get the chance to clog up. Let's do it together, okay? So I'm going to give you a breathing exercise, and then we're all going to just make a sound, say on let's make something like that, okay? So first of all, we're going to breathe out. That's very important sometimes to breathe out. Yeah, don't get hyperventilated. So you breathe out, you breathe in, stop the air for a moment, release the shoulders, don't breathe out, okay? That's the preparation I want you to do, okay? You release the shoulders, you can release the jaw with the shoulders, you can breathe out, by the way. We're going to do it one more time. Breathe in, stop the air, release the shoulders and jaw. You still have all the air inside, right? But this is released. Okay, that's your preparation. Now, when I count 1, 2, 3 with my fingers, on 3, we're going to say the ah. So breathe in, stop the air, release. Ah. Okay. So now we're going to do the same thing. We're going to count to 3, but we're going to sing at 2. Yeah? But in your mind, you're counting to 3. Breathe in, stop, release. Ah! See what that did? You didn't have a chance to think, so I bet it was better. Here's a sports analogy if you're into sports, doing or watching. My husband takes table tennis lessons. So he tells me that when the ball is coming to you, if you're just a beginner, what you want to do is hit the ball. Yeah, so you just, you work your arm muscles and you just go boom, and you hope for the best. Usually it's not, what you wanted, and the ball is not going to go where you want it to go. What you should be doing is get yourself in position as the ball is coming to you. Yeah, you have to do that real fast, but in advance. Yeah, in advance, you put yourself in the position, and then when the ball is in here, you are already on the move. Yeah, you're already on the move with the whole body forward. Okay, so I'm not saying that you should move your body in that way when you sing, but metaphorically, this is exactly what happens when we sing. When we breathe in, we prepare, we put ourselves in the position, yeah? And when it's time to hit the ball, as in to close the vocal cords and make a sound, it's a part of a little momentum that we create, and it's not attacking, yeah? And it's not an extra effort or extra muscles that work at that time. So here is your right approach to singing. You prepare before the sound, but not just before, in advance when you breathe, and then you go. So there it is. That's the moment of hesitation, the first moment. For me, it ruined everything until I figured out that I was doing it. And when I did figure out that I was doing it and I killed that moment, it got me where I wanted to be. It got me to a professional level. So I urge you to spot that moment and get rid of it. Do you think you have that moment? I would like to know in the comments. Maybe you have the other two as well. When you're singing, while you're singing, you're thinking, you're judging, you're hesitating. Maybe afterwards you're trying to get the aftermath of, why didn't it work, whatever. I would like to know about it, and maybe I can help you. So thank you for watching, and enjoy singing.